Hello and welcome to this introductory yoga class, and I'm your instructor, Maureen. So yoga has numerous benefits both for the physical health and the mental health, from increasing your flexibility to strengthening your bones and your muscles to even helping you lose weight. For the purpose of this class, I would like to talk to you about the mindset I wish you come to yoga with. Yoga is a practice that has a lot of misconceptions. People have a lot of misconceptions about what yoga is. But for today, just as an introduction, I want you to have an open mind and try to get into what we're doing. By that I mean, try to stretch yourself a little bit. Try to open up your mind to the possibilities of what your body actually can do. And you're not supposed to feel pain at any point in yoga, but try to go outside of what you would think your comfort zone is. So an important thing that helps you go through a yoga practice is regulating your breath. So breathing is an essential practice in yoga, and there is a way to breathe, not just breathing the way we do subconsciously, but we call it mindful breath. So at every point that you're breathing, at any time you're breathing, you're conscious of your breath. You can literally feel your breath going in and coming out of your body. So for that practice, we're going to start seated on the mat. So, you can bring your knees up, cross them, and bring them down. But if your leg can't go yet in this position, you can stretch your feet out, straight out in front of you. Okay? So I'm going to go back to crossed legs. You're going to bring out your buttocks and ensure that they are flat on the mat. Okay? Place your palms down on your knees, gently, not pushing, just lightly staying there. Okay? Now the thing about breathing in yoga is that you count your breath. Instead of just breathing in and out, you tend to slow your breath down so that you are breathing for a longer count. Let's say for one inhale, as you're breathing in, you're filling your stomach like a balloon. But it's not just that, you're also counting your breath. So like it takes you like maybe 4 counts to actually take one full inhale. Okay? So we're gonna practice that a little bit. You can place your hands on your stomach, okay? And as you inhale, you're gonna try and fill your stomach out like a balloon, and you're gonna fill it on your hands. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So when you're exhaling, it's important that you let out all the air you have in your stomach. Let all of it out, so that every time you inhale is a fresh breath in and is the entire breath out. Okay? And this is how you're going to be breathing all through your yoga practice. At any point you cannot catch your breath is an indication that you're doing too much, and you should just come back and rest, and before you continue. So we're going to do a little warm-up. We're going to warm up our sides and the spine. Okay? So in this seated position, you're going to bring your hands out to the side in a T position with your palms facing down. Now slowly you're going to try and bring your hands, just your fingers really, touching the mat. Okay? So this is the range of your hands. Now to stretch, you're going to lift your left hand and bend to the right. Now you're going to flatten your palm so that your palm is holding your weight. As you look towards your hand and bend it over your head. So this hand is holding your weight up, and as you're bending to the right, don't let your sitting bone get off the mat. So you are still fully seated, but you're stretching your left side. Like I said, breathe in and out slowly. And you find out that every time you take an inhale and an exhale, you can stretch further than you did. So just try to breathe. There is no rush. There is no rush to achieve something. You're just stretching your body. Okay? Now we're going to rise up, hands up. Now we're going to try the same thing on this side. So place this palm, you raise this up and back, and now you're stretching the right side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we're gonna rise up. Ooh, that wasn't so hard, was it? All right, we're gonna introduce a little twist in this. So we're gonna raise the hands up again, but as you do that, I want you to turn to your right. Now you take your left hand, place it on your right thigh, and you take this hand and place it on the floor behind you. Now you're gonna try, you're using this hand for support, you're gonna try and look behind you. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Just one more. In and out. Now you're gonna release your hand and you're gonna come back to center. And we're gonna try the same thing on the left. So with your hands out in a deep position, you're gonna turn to your left, take your right hand, place it on your left knee, and your left hand on the floor behind you. Okay? It can be just your fingertips, just to hold you up while you turn. Now you're gonna, holding this, you're gonna turn and look behind you. Still breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Final one. Inhale and exhale. Now you're going to release your hands and come back to the center. I hope your waist felt that. Now we're going to get on our hands and knees and give our spine a little warm up, okay? So cross over to the other side and get down on your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under like this, okay? Put your feet, your knees a little bit wide, like the same wideness as your hips, okay? Now for your hands, your palms are flat on the floor, and you have your hands straight down, your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist. So make sure you're not bending backwards or bending too forward. So just keep your hands straight. Now we're gonna do a spinal warm-up, okay? So regulate everything with your breath. So now, as you take a deep breath in, you're gonna dip your belly and turn your head to face up. And as you exhale, you bend your head down and lift your shoulders up. Okay? Don't come forward or bend. You just, only thing moving is your spine. So your hands and your feet are planted and they are solid. So now you move, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, last one, and exhale. And you're gonna come back to neutral. How did that feel? So we're gonna try and lay down flat on the mat, okay? Flat. Put your forehead on the mat, your hands by your side, with your palms facing the ceiling, okay? You also try to breathe here. Just calm down. One breath in and out. One breath in and out. Last one, breathe in and out. And you're going to bring your hands beside your shoulders, okay? And you're going to get back up to hands and knees. Now with your toes tucked in, slowly, you're going to lift yourself off the mat and bring your heels down. If this is too much for you, you can adjust to find a comfortable position, okay? Make sure your heels are flat on the mat, your knees are straight,
your hands are straight. So you're using your body to form an upside down V, and this stretches your waist, your low back, your spine, your shoulders, the back of your legs, your calves, and your heels. This is essentially a full body stretch, even while you're not moving. So you're going to try now to breathe mindfully and try to calm down your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now we're going to move to the top of the mat. Bring your fingers down and walk to the top of your mat. Turn your hands to the side, to your waist, and lift yourself off. Whoa, how did that feel? All right, next we're gonna stretch out, hands to the side, okay? And now we're gonna look up and bring your hands slowly up to the ceiling with your face looking up at your fingers. Now slowly, we're gonna bend forward, straight, bend forward, slowly, as low as you can get. And if your hands can touch the floor, why not? Place your fingers. If they can't, whatever your hands can reach, your chin, your knees, even if you still leave it on your waist, but make sure that you're bending the top part of your body, okay? All right. Now place your hands on the mat, even if you have to bend your knees to get here, okay? You ready? We're gonna stretch out the legs. So straight out, 1, and then 2. And you're gonna hold yourself up in a plank with your hands, all right? Just 3 breaths. You're gonna try and breathe here, and when you do, tuck in your stomach. 1 breath in and out. Try not to slack forward or high. We're just straight out from your shoulders down to your legs, okay? All right. When you had enough, you can bring your knees down. Bring your toes together. You're going to open up your thighs to the sides, and you're going to walk your hands back until your buttocks meets your heels, okay? Now you're trying to stretch your hands in front of you and see if you can bring your forehead to the floor. This is called a child's pose, and this is a position you can go back to anytime you feel yourself out of breath or you need to calm down or take a break. You can just come back to this position, okay? At any time. At any time. Catch your breath and you can go back to your practice. Okay, all right. Now come back to the hands and knees. Close your legs. Put your feet, top of your feet flat on the mat. Now you're going to bring your upper body slowly down on the mat. As long as your stomach touches the mat, you're going to lift yourself up, just your upper body with the weight and strength of your hands. This gives you a stretch in your lower back. And for extra effect, you can look up at the ceiling if you can and breathe in and out, in and out. Now come back again to child's pose. Typically I like to take like 3 to 5 breaths for every position, even when I'm resting. Okay, it's important to maintain a steady breath all through your practice. All right. Now we're gonna get down on our backs. All right. You're gonna tuck your leg off to the side so that you can get seated. Okay, stretch your legs front of you, your toes pointing at the ceiling. You can release your sitting bones from the side so that you're sitting flat on the mat. Same thing, we're gonna lift hands up to the ceiling, your palms facing each other. Now you're gonna bend slowly forward and see if your hands can touch your toes. There's no force here, anywhere is fine, as long as you're bending your back over your legs. You're going to feel a stretch at the back of your legs. You're going to feel a slight stretch on your waist and on your back. There is no rush here. You don't have to bring your head down. Just bend from your waist to stretch your back. Take breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. Final breath. Breathe in and out. And as you do, raise your hands back up. Bring your hands down. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay. Now we're going to lie down on our back to complete our practice for today. So, gradually get down on your back. Adjust, lift your sitting bones so that they are flat on the mat. Now you're going to raise your knees off the floor and bring them towards your chest. And if you can, take your hands and wrap them around your legs. You're going to feel the lower part of your spine flat on the mat. Just keep it there and breathe. There is no rush here. Make sure your shoulders are flat on the mat. If your hands can cross, you can just keep them like this and just hold it in place. Okay. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. And when you're ready, bring your knees and your feet back to the floor. Now you're going to extend your legs out. Second one out. Adjust. Lift your buttocks so that your sitting bone is flat on the mat. Just open your legs as wide as you can and your palms too. You stretch your arms by the side with your palms facing the ceiling. And now you can close your eyes so that you can integrate the benefits of your practice. We're going to do a body check-in. How does your body feel? I'm going to start a check from your feet. Is it relaxed? Do you feel any tension on your feet? I feel my toes tingling slightly. Now you're going to walk up to your calves. Do you feel any tightness in your calves? Now the back of your legs, your hamstrings, how do they feel? Any tightness there? Does it hurt? And walk up to the back of your thighs, beneath your buttocks. There's a slight tingle there for me. Do you feel that as well? And then we're going to come up to the lower back, the base of your spine. Is it fully touching the floor? Can you feel it? Can you feel it sinking into the floor? Any tension on your back? Okay, now we're going to come up further, the middle of your back, up to the back of your shoulders. Any tension there? What about your arms, your elbow, your wrist? Are they fully relaxed on the floor? How is your neck? Your jaw. Are you tensing your jaw? You can open your mouth or take a swallow so you can relax your jaws. How is your breath? Is it stable? Just a few more breaths in this pose.
and this can be the end of your practice. But if you can, you're gonna sit up, cross your legs, and thank yourself for doing something good for yourself today. And I hope this practice benefits you. If you have any questions, if you need any clarifications, if there are some poses you have difficulty getting into and would want an adjustment of how to do it to suit your particular needs, you do let me know and I will answer all your questions, and I hope I see you soon. Thank you for joining me today, and bye-bye.